Alright, so this is gonna be a new series. I'm gonna do some previews on some games. It's gonna be it's gonna be short. It's gonna be around like 2 minutes, maybe a little longer. But before I start this, I just have a couple questions. Do you guys prefer me talking, or do you prefer me doing like the flip file videos, like where I just make my predictions and not talk at all? Because I hear you guys. I don't know how my mic sounds. I don't think the audio really sounds that good. I can't stand hearing the sound of my voice, so I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of that. Do you guys want me to do this? Just talk with my voice, or because I know I have a small audience that also watches. So I know a couple of them have their team, so I decided, since I have a couple people watching right now, to tell me what your team is. And I'm not gonna make a preview for all 32 teams yet. Like I said, I'm still busy, school year starting and everything. But if you guys tell me your teams in the comments down below, and we can see, because I know a couple of you guys been replying on my most recent videos, so I'll try to. So just answer those questions. Like I said, we'll get some people's teams in the preview and all of that. Just kind of curious, because I recently started posting videos about a week ago, so I'm just working on new things. But anyway, it's been about a minute 30, so let's get into this video. So you got the Vikings and the Rams for the Thursday night football game. Gonna be a really good game. I think it's gonna be the game of the week. A lot of people are projecting the Rams to win. Now I got I actually have the Vikings winning this game, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. I know a couple people will complain like, "Tasty, why are you rooting for these guys?" Because I'll pick against that team. So I just decided, why don't I address my case? Now you got the Vikings, who have a phenomenal defense. So do the Rams. They got Ndamukong Suh, Aaron Donald, the two most dangerous pass rushers in the league. The question is can the offensive line hold against that? They have Diggs and Thielen. I wouldn't call them elite receivers. So some people may call them elite receivers. I would not call them elite receivers. I'd call them above average, maybe top 15, top 20, so somewhere in there. They are good receivers, but I would not consider them elite. So since the Rams, or what I've read so far, is both of their corners are out. So the X factor is, can Talib and Marcus Peters, or the guys that are replacing them, can they stay strong and hold Diggs and Thielen? That's really the question, because those two play a big role in the Rams. Now the Rams are 2-0, but they're a very young team, and we've seen this in the past. When good teams start to have a good start, they start to slow down. I can't really recall what year it was, maybe 2015, 2014, I'm not 100% sure. But I remember one year the Vikings were 4-0, maybe 5-0, and they never made the playoffs. Vikings fans will know, but I can't remember the year, but I remember. There was also one year where the Falcons were really hot. I think it might have been the year before they went to the Super Bowl. I'm not really sure. And they started slowing down, and they never made the playoffs. So it's stuff like that where it also happens with my Bucks. That's why one of the reasons we lost to the Steelers. We're a young team. Once you start winning, you start slowing down, and that's one of the reasons I think we should put in Winston right now. He'd be fresh. I wouldn't put Winston in now, but Fitzpatrick, definitely keep him in. But then Winston's gonna get everyone going. He's gonna be ready to play, and he'll get everyone going. So that's one of the reasons why I think the Rams are slowing down. Well, you have the Vikings, who lost to the Bills, and normally when these teams get blown out and they're projected to win, the coaches are gonna be pushing them. They're gonna be pushing them. They're gonna be really they're pretty frustrated with this loss. Coaches, like I said, they're gonna push them. Players are really upset they lost to the Bills. A lot of people are making fun of the Vikings right now because the Bills were the laughing stock. Vontae Davis retiring at halftime. So it's like you can't really blame them. So they come in and they beat the Vikings when no one projected them to win. That's really extraordinary to me how they did that. So like I said, reasons why I think the Vikings are going to win, they need this win. The Rams are still a young team, so normally these young teams start to slow down. They do have home field, but that's one of the reasons. Also, their corners, they're injured, so I really don't have any faith in their corners. They could play good, but like I said, Thielen and Diggs are pretty solid. And that's kind of what I gotta say. You guys probably know the teams more than I do, but I kind of said some reasons. It's gonna be a good game. Like I said, I think the Rams could win, but in my opinion, I think the Vikings will win. Let me know what your team is, guys. I wish I could make the video longer, but I'm gonna try to keep it short as possible. So also, like I said, you guys may know the team more than me, so I don't watch your team like you do. So also, I'll try my best. But anyway, guys, I'm out. Have a good day.